What up, everybody? It's Verbal for Fat Goat Plugins here at the world-class Fat Goat Records studio in Buffalo, New York. And I'm going to go through all the features, get you familiar with the interface, and even demo a few patches from the incredible Boom-Bap version 2. And we're even going to touch on some of the AI capabilities implemented and prove without a shadow of a doubt that Boom-Bap is the greatest hip-hop plugin of all time. Now let's go. Alright guys, here we are. I'm gonna go over the GUI and controls for what I do believe is my magnum opus, my masterpiece, Boom-Bap version 2, which is a culmination of I don't even know when I started working on this at this point. 10 years ago, really? Yeah. And there's a reason why it's so buttoned up, because it took that long to get to where I wanted it to be. So, in addition to the massive library that this comes with, the sheer flexibility and tone shaping and all these features within Boom-Bap are exactly what I was looking for when I was creating this. So, one of the main things that you're going to notice is I tried to mimic hardware. Why did I do that? Well, because it inspires me. I like to see things that look like pieces of hardware. Not everybody feels that way on the internet, but I do. So we're just going to start very simple here. So within the plugin, very simple previous and next presets, and then you can click on the preset to bring up the browser. There is all the different types. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. You scroll down. You can select them. You can do whatever you want. And within that, we have the expansions when you can directly purchase the expansions for the plugin right here. Just click on which one you want. It'll take you there. Quick way to expand it. Each one has another 64 patches, I believe. And they're dope. So that's the preset browser. You can also add crates here. It'll go right to where they are, and that's more about as we're updating and adding more, because I'm finally able to make more expansions for this. And I'm also going to be reaching out to some of my famous or producer friends to create expansions for this. And if you're interested, hit me up, because I'm definitely looking to expand this. So beyond the preset library, here is the quick save. So say you brought up a preset and you made some adjustment, like in the levels or the tonalities or something, you would simply click save, and it'll save the preset that's currently loaded. Another cool thing is you can click this and it'll save a new preset. So say you've created something and you want it to be new, and do that, dial it, save, boom, great. For quick. Now you're gonna understand why that's important as you move forward with this. One of the greatest features that is implemented into this is the usage of rudimentary AI into the kit creation process. You may notice these little computer chips throughout. What are these computer chips? Let's see. Ooh, what is this? As you see, when you hover over something, it tells you. All right. So one of the cool things about this is you can randomly generate through rudimentary AI all new drum kits just by clicking this button. It will create a whole new drum kit based on the library or what is inside the sample folder right there, which you can populate with your own samples. You click this, it'll have all the various types of sounds, and you can populate your own samples. If you add some stuff to it, click the library refresh, and it will reflect. So being able to create new kits instantaneously is a godsend. If you're a hip-hop producer, you probably know you don't want to use the same drums every time. It's part of the basis of what you're doing is you want to create a new kit every beat. I mean, I do. Why do you think this exists? So this is going to save a lot of time in that process. So just by having the ability to randomly generate based on the things that we've inputted, it's going to save you a lot of time. So you click this, you got a great kit you like, quick, save it. Now, not only do you have a new kit and you have inspired yourself just from a little robot inside of your computer. So beyond all of that, you can also do that with each individual element. So you can generate a whole kit. Boom. Look. Doom. Bing. Ding. Boom. Boom. Bing. Boom. Oh, this is great. I want a different hat though. Bing. Boom. Bing. 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 There you go. It does that. This is made for working producers that want to move fast but have all their sounds be quality. It's going to save you so much time to be able to do this. So that exists for kit creation and as well as individual pads. And then you can even randomize the tonality of it. Ding, doom, doom, bang, 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 bing, boom, boom. Why is that important? Well, it gives you even more flexibility with the infinite amount of possibilities from the randomly generated kits, aside from the 430 kits included into the product. So that's probably the craziest feature, just the ability to instantly generate new kits. And it's a wonderful thing. You're going to love it. When I use this is what I use. I literally click this until I like, and then I'm like, great. Okay, I want a different hat. Boop. Oh, okay. Then I save it. Boop. And that is how we roll. So let's get past that part. Now that we're into we've let the cat out of the bag with AI, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm going to just load up this default kit again. Get back to where it was. So one thing is you can individually per pad, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why are there 12? Well, there's 12 because there's 12 in each octave. So whether I start with C1, D1, E1, or C1, C2, C3, you know what I mean, it repeats throughout every octave. So it doesn't matter what keys you're pressing, really. The beginning is C. So whatever octave your keyboard is, if it's at C1, C3, C5, or your MIDI controller, your pads. I'm using Machine because this is where I make beats. But I still use Boom-Bap because Boom-Bap kills it. It makes it, Boom-Bap and Machine together are killer. So with each pad, you have the ability to adjust if it's going frontwards or backwards. So bing, bing, or going. Or if it's as looping or one shot. And you can route to external outputs. Machine doesn't have that, but it's more for real DAWs. So if you want to submix within the DAW, you can send the snare to 3, hi-hats to 5, 6, this and that. Each individual pad has the ability to change that. So for instance, I can go, this is going to 3, 4. This is going to go to 5, 6. Obviously, when you do that, it is no longer routed to the 1, 2, which will be affected by the master sounds, which is a very important part. We will be making a product literally just of this. It will just be of the tonality adjustments within this. So you have your play forward, play back, your loop, your routing. Then within each pad, you have an EQ. This is a fully you just right click. You can adjust the type. You can use your mouse and make the width. It's a great thing. You obviously want to have it on. This turns it on or off. You can reset it. You got to close it. And then we have some effects per pad as well. We have some saturation and harmonics blending. It's a nice thing to have. For each pad, you have a nice fully EQ. So for instance, I want to do a high pass. Let's make this a high pass and get this Q way down. That's crazy. I want to boost this up here. You know what I mean? And when you save the kit, it saves your individually EQ'd sounds. So that's a great thing. That's per pad. So each pad coincides with the pad edit channel. 1 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And then you have your effects panel, which just has some master effects, a master comp, and this is the reverb adjustment for the reverb sends. And then you have a little delay that you can throw on if you want. Then within the options, you have, as I said before, you have the ability to access the library and put your own sounds within. As you see, boom, you click it, it goes right to it. And if you do, then you gonna refresh the library. You could literally get rid of everything in there if you wanted and put your own sounds and make Boom-Bap just the engine work for you with your current library. I wouldn't suggest that because the sounds are great, but it's more better suited for just adding more. So now we've got past the panel. Obviously for each individual pad, we have attack, decay, sustain, release. Then we have volume, pan, and pitch and reverb send for each individual pad. These also are reflecting upon this. So you can see I can adjust the pitch here. And it will change it there as well. Reverb. Now, this is here for exactly what you think. Why not? Put a mixer on it. Real cool, right? Might as well. We'll just go right to the mixer. So with each channel, we obviously have a volume. Boop, boop, boop. We got that EQ on there. Let's turn that off. Let's just get rid of all that. Obviously, pan, pitch, reverb send, delay. It's not on, so it doesn't do anything. Here, let's throw it in. Yeah, there's that. So that is the mixer. So every single channel, and then you have the ability, why this is here. So why isn't there solo? Well, it's just how much space do you want me to take up? I like the idea of having a mute just on there. So if you have a whole drum going, this can have the kicks now. Quick mute. Why not? It's great. It's good for when you're sequencing. You could literally just automate it if you wanted to. So that's the mixer. Ain't nothing crazy. Just traditional volume, pan, all that. Now let's get to the pads themselves. So we were at the randomization feature right here. So you can just randomly generate a kit. We'll just keep going until we like. It's dope. It's crazy. I would have never made that. But that's the point. You auto kit, and I would save that. Bang, that's a new preset. But let's just go back to our normal. So obviously we have our auto kit generation. So for instance, let's go. So let's change this hat. So that just made a whole different drum kit basically. So we have the ability to do that with every single pad. So in addition to the randomization, which we've already addressed, you can also select from the library. If you can see, there's so many. Kind of crazy, right? But you can actually select the one. So if, for instance, you like 151 and you know it, that's cool. What snare are we at? 467. Okay, that's cool. So you can scroll through left and right, and you can select directly which snare the kick you're using. So it's at 151. Now it's at 152. See? Let's go back to 151. This is an old school feature that was in Reason. It was great. I loved it. It was in Redrum, and I would create kits, and then I'd have my folders in there, and I would just scroll through the hats left and right. It's a great thing to have. You don't have to load nothing. It just is going based on what's there. Great feature. The volume things, very simple. These are the little speakers. They're literally just to preview it. You click in here, don't do that because there's a lot more going on here. So there's your randomization, and here's your volume. This is a volume adjustment. There you go. So with Boom-Bap, you can drag any WAV, MP3, or FLAC files directly to the pads. I don't even have anything prepared, but you can drag it just from a folder, just any folder. You can drag kick, snare, hat, whatever. You can put whatever you want on here. You can also right click and it'll go. You can load them through there. Let's just put kick in there. There. So instead of even doing this dialogue, let's just drag this there. Oh, you can't from there. Whatever. A regular folder you can just drag and drop. So that's a quick. How do you think I created all these kits? I literally dragged and dropped them in there. So we have the ability to generate kits. You have quick adjustments. This is all just thought out from, I made like 10,000 beats. I'm trying to think of what would make things faster and better for me. So that's the pads themselves, and you can also adjust the beginning and end points for every sound directly on the pad. I don't know why you'd want to do that on that one, but a good example is like a snare that's tail is too long. Just being able to do the beginning and end, to adjust that quickly is a godsend. So that's the basic functionality of the plugin. Now we're going to get to the tonality parts. So this is some of the coolest things. I'm just going to lay down a little drum. Let's just make it a 1-bar loop. It ain't nothing. I'll just use this default standard kit that I did in the demo because it's just a cool kit. What am I going to say? Good time. Well, I didn't play that timing very well. Let's do that again. I'll turn it down so I can hear the click better. Make it faster. I feel like I'm just going too slow here. Oh, the metronome wasn't even on. That's why. There we go. So, now we got a little pattern going. Very simple. Now we'll mess with it. Having this ability to adjust the tonalities. So we have an X filter, which is a both sides filter. I don't know why this doesn't exist. Yeah, that's great. We have saturation amount and saturation mix, and then we have resampling. Just having the ability to adjust the harmonics is a great thing. Very quickly, we have our volume and we have our pitch, master pitch. Why not? Again, everything's automatable for this. You can learn right there. So that's the gist of the GUI and the controls within Boom-Bap. And really quickly, in a minute, I'm going to run over some of the patches and just the flexibility of this product. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So we have my little pattern that I created. We might as well utilize that. We'll just play it back. Let's make it longer. I'll make it long. There we go. So I'm just going to go through some patches with this. Whoa! It's old school. Just roll through these joints. It's going. It's banging. Oh, let's see what these weird ones are about. Not even just the sounds in Boom-Bap are dope, the kits, but the tone of what is coming out of it. That sounds crazy. It's exactly the way I would want my drum to sound. Oh, that's fire. That's dope. I like it. For the lo-fis. Ooh, next is smooth. I like that. Let's play with some on that. So, Boom-Bap is more than drum kits. Boom-Bap has melodic kits. Why? Because I love them. This, in the way, you'll find what I mean very shortly. Let's just. I even got to mess with this that much. Let's see, what's a cool one? Cloudy Piano's probably the simplest. It's fire. Let's change the pitch of this. That's fire. Crazy. Woo! Yo. I'm not going to go too far with this, guys. Because that's fire right there. Anyways, blanket drum, I like it. I like the tonalities on it. So, let's just say I'm going to record that because that was dope. So, let's just do it. Make it a thing. I don't remember what I did really, but let's do it. That's fire. Let's play with the tonalities of this. Kick it back. Well, you know what's dope about this? Watch. Let's just mess around. See what happens. Let's play with the randomizer. Now, the randomizer does not work for melodic hits. As of now, I might be able to get it to... I might do it in a future version, but as of now, it's all about drums. So say that's pretty dope, but that drum didn't match that sample now, so it's a whole different thing. So now we're going to randomize until we find the kit that we want. More grimy. Much more grimy drum. I like it. So now you see the power of the randomizer. The little AI homie in there. Now it's a completely different beat than what we started with. So I don't even remember. I mean, I would have to save this, but I just made 2 beats, basically. Let's go through this. This is just off of me playing one thing. This is off of me playing one thing. So I mean, I didn't even play. I played one bar loop and then another 4 bar melody, and I basically created 12 variations of that. I don't really think I have to go much further in this. This is kind of getting nuts. It's an infinite thing. I mean, I could make... Let's just start again. We'll start all over, act like none of this ever happened. Let's just clear this. Let's clear it, clear it, clear it, put it in here. Let's just go back to... Let's just do our default kit for start where we were. Let's make this kit just a 1 bar. Put our metronome actually on this time. It's like the blood right there. Let's see what I want to use here. Smash face. I don't know what this is. Pretty cool. No. No more. No more. No more. Because I have to make beats now. So I have no choice. Demoing this has made me have to make beats. So I have to stop this demo video. I went through a lot of it. I'm not going to do too much more. You can get the demo version. Play with it. You better cop it. It will literally change the way you make beats. I'm Vherbal. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. As you can see in here, Boom-Bap is a groundbreaking and indispensable production tool. And it'll definitely speed up your workflow and provide you inspiration for years to come. So go and grab your copy of Boom-Bap today and start making new classics. I've been Vherbal for Fat Goat Plugins. Stay hip hop.